Hey. So this is the thing. You know deep down inside of you that actually you are born for more, okay? You know deep down inside of you that there's a message, there's something that you want to deliver on the world. But guess what? Just like I used to do, you kind of keep doing this small game thing that you're doing where you are telling yourself that you're being humble, maybe, or you're telling yourself that, oh, well, I don't need that much, you know? So let me just kind of make my dream a little bit smaller. Let me make it a bit more, I need to be more content with the way life is. And I need not to want so much stuff. I need to just kind of chill out. And you even completely believe that this is a legitimate way of looking at the world, okay? Even though every so often when you allow yourself to really think about it, there's a part of you that feels as though you're not quite living to the fullness of your potential. You see that years are going by, or months, or weeks, or whatever, you know, decades in some cases, and that the dreams that you had when you were younger, I still remember actually as a young person, really also excited about the things that I was going to do in the world, you know, I sing this song, I'm gonna be a history maker in this land. Oh yes, I'm sure some of y'all sang that song. But I used to sing that song with gusto. I was certain that by the time I was like 22, everything would be sorted and I would be organized and life would be amazing. And then guess what? I allowed my past to infect my present. I allowed my thinking to take me away from my destiny, okay? I allowed my brain to be the boss of me instead of me being the boss of my brain. And so listen, you are possibly, okay, doing exactly the same thing right now. You will feel as if you're pushing and shoving and trying to make things happen and you're not getting where you want to go. And there's a part of you that's wondering, why does it feel like a struggle for me? Can I tell you some of the picture here? Some of the picture is, where is your brain going? Where is your brain going? Because those kind of questions, they keep you from your destiny. You are born for more. You are. That big dream inside of you wasn't given so that you can just kind of feel all excited when you were 17, and then by the time you get to your 40s or 30s or whatever, then you're suddenly supposed to settle into a normal life because now you have responsibilities and all that stuff, and you use that as a reason not to go after everything, when really all you need to do is retrain your brain for success. Because just like with me, the past came back to bite me on my butt because suddenly I started to think of, yeah, but am I good enough to be able to do this stuff? Oh no, it's too proud of me to think that I can do this stuff. And I even made it all religious sounding, you know. I made it sound so spiritual that no, let's go for the smaller thing. Let's just be satisfied with life as it is. No, honey. Your vision is your permission. Because right now, there's something inside of you that's saying, no, there is more to me than this life that I'm living right now. And yes, you can read all the books on mindfulness that are trying to tell you to just kind of be happy with your life as it is. But you know there's more to you. And I'm inviting you to join me to retrain your brain for success, to think rich, to act rich, and to start to get rich, okay? And when I say rich, I mean rich in all aspects of your life. Your relationships, your wealth, your health, the work you're doing on this planet. You know that when all of these things are working together really nicely, you will be your most powerful self. You will impact people for good. You will first and foremost impact yourself for good instead of settling for a lot less than what you are capable of. And so I am inviting you to join me for the brain training for deliberate millionaires. And I call it for deliberate millionaires because it's not for the passive, okay? Now, if you're the passive, you're probably not listening to me anyway. So it's not for the passive. It's for those who are fed up of just kind of waiting for something good to happen to them. Instead, they're ready to start creating something good, because this is it. If you are always thinking thoughts like, oh, well, you know, I should be satisfied, or you're thinking thoughts like, oh no, it's not that great to want that much money, okay? Or you're thinking thoughts like, you know, I have to be really kind and just be really nice to every single person out there, instead of actually looking at my goals and thinking about what I want to make happen because I don't want to be selfish and all that stuff. All of this stuff sounds really sensible to most people, but we are cold, okay? We are cold, okay? Okay? Now, if you think that any guru that you followed, whether it's Jesus, whether it's, I don't know who you follow, basically, they would have had to make some serious decisions about the call on their life, or else you would not know about them. Okay? And you know how they managed to make those decisions? Because their brain was in the right place. Their brain was in the right place. They knew what they were called to do, and they had trained their brain to prioritize the call on their life. Whereas for most people, they prioritize the urgent problems in their life. Okay? And if you're prioritizing the urgent problems, and you've been doing that since you were about 22 or something, honey, you need to retrain your brain so that you start to see the opportunities that are right there in front of you every single day. This universe, you know, let me just say, abundance is your birthright. But if you are not living in abundance right now, it's because you have closed off to the fact that there is abundance all around you. You can't even see it. Some of you are thinking, why does it seem easier for other people and not for me? It's because your brain is in the wrong place. Whereas that person is seeing the opportunities as they present themselves. They can see it because they're open, they're waiting, they're like, of course, life is going to work out for me. In which case, where are the opportunities? I am just going to act on them. I'm going to do this, do that, do that. And there's you in exactly the same environment, but because your brain is more concerned with lack and your past story and all the things that have happened to you and what happened when you tried that last thing that last time and how you went bankrupt, and that was my story for a while there, how I went bankrupt and how I was depressed and how I better be careful that I don't go back there again. And when you're acting from those kind of thoughts, you don't get anywhere. You don't get anywhere. You have to start thinking for success. You have to start thinking rich, you have to start acting rich, and you will then get rich. So again, this is my invitation. I didn't want to be here long. I just wanted to invite you guys. I didn't even know I had this much to say. But I want to invite you to join me for the boot camp. This is going to take place over an 8-week period. We're starting on Monday. Where literally all I'm asking from you is 10, 15 minutes, 5 to 15 minutes of your life, first thing in the morning, that you will do these meditations or these affirmations or whatever it is that I deliver to you that day, and I will deliver to you something every single day, something short, something whatever, to retrain your brain. You will go through this 8-week period with me, okay? It will be 5 days on, 2 days off, and you will not be the same again, okay? You will not be the same again. You will not be able to return to the way you are right now because you would have started to think differently. I'm trying to type this thing in. It is Rosemary, it is rosemarynonnynight.com/brain training. You need to go and have a look at it because, oh my gosh, I started just to write a post, you know, just to encourage people like I like to do. And then this program came out of that. This boot camp came out of that. And it's like, it's going to be a 40 different pieces of affirmations and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm going to kind of link it in a way that you will just, all I need from you is either listening to the audio or read the thing that I send out to you, whatever. And every day, okay, just commit just 5 to 15 minutes. And you do that with me for 8 weeks, okay? Over a 40 different things over an 8-week period, 5 days on, 2 days off. Honey, you will change. Your results will then change. Why? Because the way you're thinking right now, that is where your actions are coming out of. And those actions, if they're not getting you the results that you want, those thoughts are not great. You need to retrain the way you're looking at the world, the way you're thinking about the world. And sometimes all it takes is just what I'm going to be doing with you over this 40-day period. It's not going to be hard. It's not going to be crazy or anything. You don't need to do anything out loud in the world. All you need to do is make a commitment to yourself that 5 to 15 minutes, your dream is worth that. Your dream is worth 5 to 15 minutes every single morning. I will do my best to keep my words as short as possible so that it's just 5 to 15 minutes every single day. For that 8-week period, you come out the other side completely different from where you started, okay? That is what I want for you. I long that you start to think for success. Therefore, you will then start to act as a successful person, and then you will get rich in all areas of your life because it is your birthright. It is your birthright, okay? Okay? And you know what? In conjunction with all of this, you will get access to the Deliberate Millionaire group as well. So for you entrepreneurial leaders, you will get access to me in the group every single day as well to help you with moving forward with your business and your whatever it is that you're trying to make happen, because we want to combine the internal clarity, getting your brain to be thinking in the right place, and then we want to combine that with the practical actions that you'll be taking forward. So as a bonus, you're going to be getting entry into the Deliberate Millionaire's Wealth. Honey, I have thought about everything to help you transform from who you are today to somebody else. Well, when I say somebody else, I mean the real you. The strip off the crazy layers that life has placed on top of you and has made you start to think small and start to doubt yourself and think that you are less than who you are. And I say enough. Enough of that, because you are born for more. So it is time that we retrained our brain, went back to the start, and remembered what you are here to do. 40 days, 8 weeks with me. You will not be the same again. It's time to think rich, to act rich, and to get rich. Okay? RosemaryNonnyKnight.com/brain training. You need to go and get on board in this early bird bit. If you get it before we go live on Monday, you will save yourself some money. So go get it now. It's RosemaryNonnyKnight.com/brain training. That just kind of came out of the very heart of me here. So yes, RosemaryNonnyKnight.com/brain training. It is time. It is time for you to fight for and to deliberately design the life you were born to live, honey, because you really, 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 truly do want to. It's been a pleasure. I'll speak to you again soon.